Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Just trying to get things set up. Alright. So we've had so many quakes at Yellowstone, or near Yellowstone, it's incredible. Alright. We'll start in this location first. 1.1 at 3:47:36 UTC, 12 kilometers deep. 3.7 at 10 kilometers deep. 0.8 at 9.8 kilometers deep. 2.2 at 6:01:08, 10.6 kilometers. 1.2 at 6:10:26 at 10 kilometers. 1.8 at 6:26:35. That's 11 kilometers deep. 6:33, we had a 1.9 at 11.9 kilometers. 1.6 at 7:09, that was 13 kilometers. 1.1 at 11.7. 1.1 at 10.4. 1.2 at 13.2. 1.2 at 10.6. 1.3 at 12.6. 0.9 at 11.9. 1.3 at 12.3. 1.5 at 12.6. 0.7 at 9.5. 1.9 at 13 kilometers deep. 1.1 at 15.6 kilometers. 1.3 at 16.3. 2.1 at 15.5. 1.3 at 12.3. 1.5 at 12.4. 1.2 at 10.8. 1.7 11.1. 2.6 at 10.4. 0.8 at 12.8. 3.3 at 14.1. 1.4 at 10.6. 2.0 at 10.5. 1.0 at 14.8. 1.0 at 11.5. 1.1 at 12.8. And finally, in this little area here, a 2.4 at 19:49:32 at 11 kilometers deep. Now we can zoom out. So that's 38 earthquakes in this one location. Now, two here. 1.0 at 3.8 and a 1.3 at 4.2. Then here we had a 1.4 at 4:49:42, 6.4 kilometers. 2.0 at 4.6, 0.8 at 8.0 kilometers. 2.2 at 5.3 and a 1.3 at 4.8. There should be more. So right now, California stands at 251 earthquakes today. List is so long it's unreal, and they're all, look, Mammoth Lakes, Mammoth Lakes, Mammoth Lakes, Mammoth Lakes, Mammoth Lakes, Mammoth Lakes, geysers, Mammoth Lakes, Mammoth Lakes. Oh my God. Wait. 45 is what they're showing here. "45 earthquakes." Alright, let's go to the seismographs first. Courtesy of the University of Utah. Here's a link if you want to check it yourself. Alright, I gotta go back real quick. I gotta get the most notable ones today. Oh, when I had a baby nephew born this morning. Thank y'all. Thank you, Crystal. I'm only getting the ones that are above 2 today. Because those are the ones that are going to show up where we want them to. And if you're asking why it's taking so long, because I'm writing it down in a book. Gotta keep notes. And of course the biggest we had today was a 3.7. Alright, so we're looking for a 3.3, 2.7, and a 3.7. And we're going to find them on these heliplots. First we'll find them on the Utah site. We'll try to get close as we can first. Hegman Lake. Harmonic tremor, harmonic tremor, harmonic tremor, harmonic tremor, harmonic tremors. Running rampant at Hegman Lake. Here's your 3.7 that was downgraded. .601 2.2 1637. Here's your 3.3 that was downgraded. .23R2 2.7. Here you go. And I hope everybody's having a good evening. Let's try Maple Creek. Harmonic tremors all over the place. Glad to hear it, Corey. Madison River. Yeah, nothing but harmonic tremors. Old Faithful, let's check her. Looks like she's not so faithful with these harmonic tremors. Lots of magma. Let's check Norris Junction. $17.43. This would be your 2.0, picked up at 15 kilometers southeast of Lincoln, Montana. Oh, shit. Let's check Mirror Lake. Still creepy as ever with its little waves. Of course, they removed data here. And right there. Here's your 2.2. 2.0. Let's get closer to our good old wet webcam. Oh, no. They removed data, and here's these would have been nothing but harmonic tremors. I do not like when they remove data. We should be able to catch it again, though. There it is. That would have been 1949, 2.7, 2.4. Either way. Let's check the Teton Pass. Of course, they don't have no seismograph. Alright, to the heliplots. Alright, so the notable ones we're looking for are 2300, 1637, 60108, and 54008. Yeah. So we definitely need to go to Yellowstone first. Here's what they called a 3.7 at 540.08, but it was at least a 5.5 to 6.0. Alright, remember we're looking for, well, we can't really trust that anymore. Notable one at 0010. UTC. 1 o'clock. And 2 o'clock. Now we're going to try to find these everywhere. And the big one. Starting at the top. At Ecolusion Islands, Alaska, it even felt that one. And there it is. 1, 2, and 3 again. Albuquerque, New Mexico. It picked it up too at 5. 1 and 2. Cathedral Cave in Missouri. Extinct lava tubes. It picked it up. 1 and 2 again. College Outpost, Alaska. It picked it up. And then 1 and 2 again. And you can see little blips at 0, 0. Corvallis, Oregon, of course. It picked it up. 1 and 2. Disney Wilderness Preserve, Florida. It picked it up. And again. 0, 1, and 2. Hockley, Texas. 0, 1, and 2. And of course there's the big one this morning. Adam Dowinski Observatory in Oak Ridge, Massachusetts. It picked it up too this morning. And 1 and 2 again. And remember, these are all originating from the beast itself. Kipapa, Hawaii. It picked it up. 1 and 2. And 0. Right there. Pukahula, Hawaii. It picked it up. And 1 and 2 again. And 0, 0. Black Hills, South Dakota. It picked it up, of course. And of course it's 0, 0, 1, and 2. Standing Stone, Pennsylvania. 0, 0, and 1 and 2. Tucson, Arizona. Same thing, 1 and 2 and 0. Wyandotte Cave, Indiana. Of course it picked it up, and 1 and 2. Waverly, Tennessee. Here it is. And 1 and 2 again, and 0, 0. Ann Arbor, Michigan. It picked it up. 1 and 2. No matter where you look, No matter which state you go to, you're all going to see from Yellowstone. Here it is again. Ohio, and 1 and 2. Agassiz National Wildlife Refuge in Minnesota, it picked up at 5, 1 and 2 again. And I'll drop a link when I'm done. Auburn Hatchery in Idaho, there it is again, 1 and 2. Amarillo, Texas, that one, 1 and 2. Binghamton, New York, again, 1 and 2. Blacksburg, Virginia, again, picked up at 5, 1 and 2. Blacksburg, Virginia, 5, and 1 and 2 again. And at 20. That was a big one. Blue Mountains Array, Baker and Oregon, 5, 1 and 2 again. Bozeman, Montana, and 1 and 2. Bruton, Alabama, 5, 1 and 2. Boulder Array Site 6 in Wyoming, course 5, 1 and 2. Cedar Bluff, Kansas, 5, 1 and 2. We'll have to check 1400 again. Frederick's Laboratory in Virginia, 5, 1 and 2. No. I am not a scientist. 5, 1, and 2. Conover, Wisconsin, 5, 1 and 2. Dagmar, Montana, heliplot presently unavailable. Same way with Toole County, Utah. Eros Data Center in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, 5, 1 and 2. And of course it's 0, 0. Eagle, Central Alaska, Alaska, 5, 1 and 2. Eagleton, Montana, 5, 1 and 2. Elko, Nevada, 5, 1 and 2. Erie, Pennsylvania, 5, 1 and 2. Eli, Minnesota, 5, 1 and 2. And I mean, to be picked up on all the seismographs, and it all originates from Yellowstone. That's incredible. Of course, 5, 1 and 2 in Grayling, Michigan. Even in Godfrey, Georgia, it picked it up this time. 5. Well, there's one blip. Bernard, Washington. Unrecognizable. Looks like we just had a 2.0 in Southern California. Highland Springs, Riverside County, California, 4 kilometers deep. Hopedale, Illinois. 5, 1 and 2. Haley, Idaho. 5, 1 and 2. Harbor Ranch in Cache County, Utah. 5, 1 and 2. Idaho Springs, Colorado. 5, 1 and 2. And if you look on here, this shows you the actual size of it in every place. In fact, I'm going to go back and save all those with those. So that's the real size it felt in every state. Junction, Texas. 5, 1 and 2. Jofar, Wisconsin. 5, 1 and 2. Kansas State University in Conserpere, Kansas. 5, 1 and 2. Five, 1 and 2. Lasser Ray, Montana. 5, 1 and 2. And when I drop the link in there for you, always look at the heliplot on top of the heliplot under it. It will show you the true size of those quakes. Idaho Springs, Colorado. 5, 1 and 2. Junction, Texas. 5, 1 and 2. Oh, I already did those. Why did I do that? Lisbon, New Hampshire. 5, 1 and 2. Lake Azonia, New York. No heliplot available. Lakeview Retreat, Alabama. 5, 1 and 2. Mont Chateau, West Virginia. Of course, they blocked it out. And 1 and 2. My little super volcano that's close to me. 5, 1 and 2. But like I said, when I send you the link, look at the heliplot, because this is today, all day. Coronado Mountains, Texas. 5, 1 and 2. I find that E-Quake by Zismos is the best. Missoula, Montana. 5, 1 and 2. Mesa Verde, Colorado. 5, 1 and 2. Nacogdoches, Texas. 5, 14, 1 and 2. $1.4, Southern California. Newport, Washington. 5, 1 and 2. Once again. New Hope, South Carolina. 5, 1 and 2. Thank you, Dallas. Nilton Lookout in Washington. 5, 1 and 2. Ogalla, Nebraska. 5, 1 and 2. And of course, it's about to be time to go to the river and see some lava. Hit it, Corey. 5, 1 and 2. State Center, Iowa. 5, 1 and 2. Great Sand Dunes National Park, Colorado. 5, 1 and 2. And 0, 0. Topaz Springs, Nevada. Unrecognizable. Tazewell, Tennessee. 5. This one picked up something at 20. 1 and 2 again. Vicksburg, Mississippi. 5, 1 and 2. Wichita Mountains, Oklahoma. 5, 14, 1 and 2. Upaki, Arizona. 5, 1 and 2. Indeed, Grace, yes they shall. Wild Horse Valley, Oregon. 5, 1, 2, and 3. Well, should be able to see some lava dragons. Yep, just as I suspected. We've got about 5 fissures open. Watch closely. Sophia! Sophia's back! Good old Sophia flying in. Oh, sheer. I can't put no music on due to copyright issues. Sorry about that, guys.